Hello, it is Thursday, Dragon Family. Araya here, and I gotta admit, I'm sorry I'm a little late coming on today. I might be for the next 6 weeks because we were having so much fun in the book club that we couldn't stop. We went overtime by a lot, so that was super fun. And it's Thursday, there's some great work happening. And I know there's been a lot of posts lately, so many more earth dragons showing up in the rocks, and sky dragons and rainbow dragons in the sky. I should say air dragons up in the sky. Hi, Melody Faye. So I wanted to come on today because this sort of came up in book club as just one of the things. There were so many things came up today. About expanding your own communication. There's frustration out there in people that they can't hear that inner voice. You know, maybe they get as guidance a yes or a no, or they can feel really internally, go this way or go that way, but they don't feel like they get messages or information or actual answers to questions, especially when they're working with their dragons. So maybe you can feel a presence of a dragon around you, and you know, that's great and you're excited about it, but you don't know how to go beyond that. How do you get a dialogue happening? How do you get to know what they're really there for? Hi, Sue. You know, what tools can you use, or how can you open that up, and why is it shut off? And so if you can feel, at least you're feeling or seeing them. But if the inner communication is shut off, that has to do with our fifth chakra, because your clairaudience, clairsentience, quite a few of the clairs, the intuitive senses, come through our fifth chakra, and that you can actually have self-imposed seals on those coming into this lifetime based on past experience. Hi, Rhiannon. So it can happen that you might not be able to get those messages until you do some deeper inner work and really see why you might have blocked yourself off from that aspect of your power. Because it's usually what it's connected to. Because when we can access all of our spirit gifts, all of our capacities to communicate with the realms beyond us, with all the dragons, with all the angels, with any spirit beings or star beings that are around us, we have access to a lot of knowledge and power. And that power can be quite scary. It can be a place that you go and misuse. And so sometimes our soul sets up knowing the potential of our lifetime, knowing the potential of our journey that we're coming in for. If your soul has decided that, you know what, you've misused it many times, or you're afraid of misusing it because you have in the past, and that in this lifetime and this time on the planet, there's going to be this opportunity to really expand into something, you could possibly have self-imposed seals over these gifts so that you don't access it without real conscious inner consent of, I'm ready to go there, I'm ready to clear it, I really want to have this open again. And so just be aware of that, because healers can come in and help you. Like, that's one of the things I do with my work, is to help people clear and get those seals off, to see where the history is, why they were put in place, to get clarity on why you were blocking yourself, and so to go in and be able to see and strip them away and open that up again, but knowing that you have to do it in the right alignment. So you might have lined it up to have a conscious choice of, yes, I'm ready to do this. I want help to do this because I want those gifts. I want to access that. And you might have even had it naturally as a young child, and others shut it down for you. You might have designed that perfectly too. So that as you could just know, like coming in with that gift, you would know that there's more available to you. But having it shut down by other people might have been your own protection mechanism, because we do choose our families. I do believe we do choose our parents, our family situation. It's all divinely perfect for the karmic balance and the play out of all the different lifetimes that we've had and the lessons that we want to learn this time. And so if you had sort of planned that, yes, I want to expand when I know that I can handle it, when I know that I can do it in the right way this time, you might have waited till a later time in your life to open. Like, I didn't open to my gifts until I was 36. And I was absolutely shut down, didn't have any idea I had those capacities. And all of a sudden, everything starts blossoming. And it was a time in my life at 36 where I had already done a whole bunch of learning and growing in this human body, gotten past a lot of the youthful mid-20s activities and things, that distractions, so that I could be focused fully on my spiritual journey and move forward and do it in the right way. And I think that's part of the reason that sometimes we don't have those inherent gifts available to us, or that we feel blocked from them. Like there's enough of a gift to know that, okay, I can sense things, I can feel energy, or I can see colors, I can see auric fields, but why can't I get messages? Why can't I communicate? Well, that kind of communication, that kind of information, to be able to get full thought blocks or full answers to questions, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of responsibility. And so just keep those things in mind, that could be the bigger picture. And so if you've been wondering, why can't I get beyond a yes or no? Why do I have to have someone channel messages for me? Why do I always hear it from other people and I can't get it myself? That could be what's happening. So just wanted to share that today. I know I'm talking fast and furious. I swear I'm on such an energetic high from the group that we just had, because it was so amazingly beautiful to be with everybody in the book club. And if you guys have questions, I'm willing to be here for a couple more minutes. If somebody, hi Rhonda, and Suzanne and Sue and Joanne are back. I don't know if there's any questions out there. Melody, have you had a question come up lately with the dragons? Because that was the main thing that I felt drawn to share, and maybe also to share about this time on the planet. Is everybody paying attention? I know that there's so many posts going into the group right now of all this dragon activity, but also about all the activity happening on the planet itself. Get out there, look at the news, look at the posts, and just start feeling into what is this expansion? What is happening with Gaia's consciousness and our own as we keep expanding? If we have opportunities to expand ourselves, so on the same theme of I'm ready to expand and break the seals off of my internal gifts to expand bigger. Well, we're in a time where there's big energies available to us. And so you'll probably be inspired into that right now because of that availability, and because of all of the people feeling it, and all of the activity and the posts happening and the shares happening. It's all building on itself for a reason. And so it's probably time, if you've been questioning, why can't I go deeper? Why can't I get more? That there is so much happening on the planet right now. So I feel like that's complete. I will admit I'm a little bit hungry. We've been going since 11:30 my time, and it's now almost 2:30. And so I'm going to call it short today and go get a snack. Please, if you have any questions about this or others, post them in the group or post them as comments on this video. And if you would like to explore working together, I am doing 20-minute dragon readings. I know my client schedule is fairly full with all of the Dragon Hearts and the book club, but I do have some spots here and there for one-on-one sessions. I do 75-minute one-on-one sessions that are readings that combine psychic mediumship to go in and do a reading, see what's happening energetically, energetic healing, and then connecting with your guides to get clarity on next steps to move you through. So wherever you want to head, I think we can take you there, but where I am welcome to do 20-minute discovery calls with people to see if we're a good fit to work together. And I am thrilled to pieces that the Dragon Group is over 500 now and just keeps expanding. I love that, and I know that it's going to get bigger and bigger, and that this is the time on the planet for all of us to remember our dragons and wake up, and that gets me beyond excited. So have a wonderful afternoon. I will see you next Thursday. And as always, please post into the group, especially if you have questions, because I love to address those as topics on Thursdays. So we will see you next time, and have a great one. Bye.